Namaste and good day. It's Jelani here. It's been about a week now since I've been ill, so I haven't gotten to work on the projects I wanted to work on to upload and so forth. But I've got to reflect on a lot of things that I got to observe in that time. Why I got sick, it was more for being mentally fatigued than anything else. And that is an issue for me because I work on meditating, so for me that's not something I'm used to dealing with, and it took a big toll on me because all the aches and pains that I get from all the physical activity that I do just came toppling down, and that's another topic for another day. But I'm going to choose today's topic to be self-love because this topic I realize has become a big issue to a lot of my friends, to what they're going through, to a lot of my family members are going through as well. And no one really thinks about self-love in the sense of how it really reflects to everyone else in society as well. They only think about it from their own perspective. And at the same time, that isn't bad, but the way society feeds you, it feeds you that your idea of self should reflect someone else's idea of self. So instead of most people trying to use their individuality to seek their most deepest recesses to find who they are as a person, they try to seek someone else's deepest recesses. They try to find themselves in someone else. And that can create a desire that can lead you down so many different paths in life. A lot of people want to feel accepted, so they'll do things like certain, activities, if you will. They'll go out of their way to, be accepted into a crowd. They'll even go and hurt someone because they want to feel accepted by a larger group. And that's what society that we live in, it feeds on. It wants you to want to be like someone else, an image of someone you idolize. And that's why, in the Bible it says, don't create any idols within your heart. It's not right. Even the ones you love, you shouldn't really idolize them. You can use them as an example, but one idol should ever be in your heart is, the Lord, is you. It's the God in you. It's Christ lives in you, man. A lot of people don't realize that the greatest desire that we have is just our longing to be accepted by the universe, by God, by our Creator once more, because we all want to just be loved and to love properly. So everyone's pain, if you will, their suffering is just a reflection of that longing of something greater. Because we all know that love is greater than anything else. No one wants to be angry. No one wants to feel hate. No one wants to feel neglected. No one wants to feel anything negative. No one. So if you see a person who they seem like the most cynical of all people, it's because someone brought them to that place. They didn't bring themselves there. They just don't know that they have control to bring themselves out. And you may be in that situation yourself. Ways of self-love are just so simple. It's, for one, accepting who you are. It seems like a weird one to start off with, but acceptance is the beginning. Accept who you are. If you think you're a person that isn't attractive to certain people, then accept it. Also accept the fact that you'll be attractive to a certain percentage of people. Accept that as well. Accept who you are, because in you accepting you, people will be able to love you. They'll be able to see who you are. They'll be able to finally really get an opening to the door of what they should expect when they should be around you. Once you accept who you are, don't accept that you're a sad person. That's not who you are naturally. To me, who you are is who you are before anyone told you who you should be. When you were a child, you had an idea of this love, this passion for something. Everyone has a passion for something. Doesn't matter who you are, who you say you are, that you don't, oh, I don't want this, or I don't want that, or I don't have this ambition, I don't have that ambition. I know to a certain level or degree you should always, measure your ambitions, because if you don't measure your ambitions, you might one day try to step on someone else to get to a certain level or to a certain height, and that is not self-love, because you're not seeing yourself in that person to love them properly, because that's how self-love comes about to its maximum. If you've accepted who you are, if you love who you are, when you see someone being themselves as well, you will love it. You'll want to feed that. You'll want to motivate them in being who they are as a person. Love people. Everyone deserves love in some magnitude. Not everyone shows it the same way. That's a part of the world. We're all unique. We're all individuals, but we're all individuals that are parts of a greater network. That's why they can use our self-esteem against us so easily. That's why they can sell all these material things to us so easily, because they see that we want something to make us feel whole. They see that we want something to make us feel more appreciated. No one should need anything. No cloth, no firmer body, no makeover to feel loved or accepted. Know that first of all, you should forgive yourself of the things you've done in the past. Everyone has done things that they're not proud of. They don't want to accept of themselves, because dang, was I that kind of person, and can I be that kind of person, and can I ever change? And we dwell on all these things, can create counterbalances within ourselves, and we lose the opportunity to love ourselves, because all we're doing is judging ourselves, and we're not giving ourselves a chance for greater redemption. And that starts with forgiveness of self. I know it says we have to always forgive our brothers first, or that person who is aching us, but sometimes you have to start with you. Start with you. Forgive yourself for what you've put yourself through. Forgive those that then, I guess, enhance the situation, who forced you to be a certain way because they didn't know any better, because they were forced to be that way. Everyone suffers, even the bullies suffering too. And I know it's crazy to say that you should feel sorry for those that transgress you in any way, but they know not what they do. They don't love themselves. They don't love themselves. That's a reflection. That's why they treat you the way they do, because they don't love themselves. And sometimes all you can do is ask. Sometimes you can even offer yourself in a hug, or say, if you ever need anything, I'm here, or may I say this to you? Because that sometimes people don't want to learn, and we all learn willingly. So self-love begins with accepting who you are, learning how to then motivate people in loving themselves, because once you love yourself, you'll see yourself in other people. Christ said, see me in those, when did you turn me away when I came to you at your door seeking, food, or, whatever it may be. I was seeking cover. I was seeking shelter. Be that good Samaritan. I know it doesn't come easy in the society we live in, because everything has a price. But love doesn't have a price. Love can never have a price, because it's free. The only way you could ever love genuinely is for you to love unconditionally, with a forgiveness always at the door, because that's what unconditional love is. It covers all things. It's the blindness of all love, and that's where it starts with the self. So to all you wonderful people going through so many things, whatever this can do for you, I hope it does something. So love who you are. I love you for who you are. I've loved you from the moment you were born, and I hope in some way you can love yourself for every atom within you that's vibrating at the speed of love. That is who you are. You're the cosmos within a wonderful experience that can often seem like suffering. But you're constantly changing, shifting. Your gravity will never stay the same. You won't always pull in the negative people. Once you start loving who you are, your gravity will pull in wonderful, positive things. So love yourself, love those around you, and take care. It comes hard sometimes, but it gets easier as you find ways to breathe and just love yourself. Accept who you are. I accept you. So, namaste. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you all. I know, not all of us share the same vision of God, but we all share the same universe and the same space. So whatever love you can share in that space, share it well. Amen. And I hope that prayer and intent stays